Gotta win at the Mecca. Go Michigan. Go Blue.
Ball game. One whale of an exhibition game.
It's a lot of people. A lot of characters.
Yeah, I mean, it's go time. As you hit this pace into the season, it's time to really start ramping up your preparation.
My expectations of this group is to win a national championship. I'm not shy about that, and I feel like we have the unit to do so.
Me and obviously the team, we want the competition. We want to get our weaknesses like a little bit exposed.
Last season's 27 wins, one of the biggest turnarounds in college basketball history, set the tone and established the foundation under now second-year head coach Dusty May. Dusty and his staff built a roster many believe can compete for all of college basketball's biggest prizes, and tonight marks our first glimpse at it.
To be able to prepare against, really, really good college programs, doing it in front of fans as well, I think is good for not only the returners, but of course the freshmen and the new guys' experience and, the Michigan experience.
Based on how we're playing the game, does it look like a championship level possession time and time again, no matter when we pause it? All right, let's go some fellas.
It's very important for us to go hit somebody else. I'm tired of blocking out our own guys, playing against our own guys. So it's easy to kind of look past and look in hindsight of what, the season may be, but it's just an exhibition. We look at it as practice and how we're going to get better. But it's also going to be fun to be able to dominate somebody else.
Yeah, just stressing to them to play the right way, to play the brand of basketball that you've used to playing, and also that you've learned to play over these last 5-6 months of us being together. Just have fun and do everything it takes to win.
Back here at Chrysler Center, Michigan getting ready for Cincinnati in this exhibition. Flash.
It definitely felt great. I mean, all the work we put in this preseason, finally being able to get out there and play the game just felt great. A lot of relief, a lot of nerves, but I think that's gone now.
I feel like, starting off aggressive, and we're always going to be the hunted, not the hunters. So, everybody's going to give us their best game. So we got to go out there and punch them in the mouth first, like Coach says.
And up and a jam for Len DeBoer, 15-11 U of M.
Sometimes in the offseason, you forget how difficult it is to win.
Put it simply, we were deer in headlights the first half. I think there was a lot of question marks surrounding, kind of our first time as a team competing against somebody else.
52-34, Cincinnati with the lead on Michigan here at the half.
I feel like we were being a little soft in the beginning, and it took that first half to get us, on our edge.
We came out from halftime, and we were like this is crazy. Like, we can't get punked like this on our home floor. Obviously, fought back. We were down 22 at one point, cut it to 2 at the end. So I think we showed what we're capable of. We're humming at a full motor, but obviously it needs to, just kind of be stamped into our DNA. And I think we're getting closer to that. I don't think it's quite there yet, but obviously you want to be there in March, not in October.
Right side, Cheddar fakes a pass, shoots a right wing three, and swishes
I don't know how many turnovers we had. We had an abnormal amount of turnovers, but we still scored 98 points. We were down by 20 at half and cut it within 2. I think that says just our fight. I mean, you've seen it with them last year. Obviously, I wasn't on the team last year. But I mean, they just found a way to win games and found a way to fight back and claw back, and I think that's going to be us this year too.
We're not doing anything revolutionary. We're trying to fix what we think needs to be fixed immediately, and then trust that will allow us to find a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of confidence, and then get lost in the game.
And the Bearcats survive. Michigan falls in this exhibition 100-98.
We experienced that last year, and we've seen how hard it was to always claw back, always have the game decided in between the last minute or two. Yep. Just make our life easier by doing it in the beginning and doing our work early.
First of all, that's why we scheduled the game. There's much more physical than practice, correct? They pushed our catches, challenged everything. That's what we wanted out of it. We're going to have a lot of good film to learn from this, a lot of good learning lessons. We have a long way to go, but we have a lot of time to get there. And we're obviously, if we just cleaned up some mistakes and some undisciplined plays, we still find a way to win that game, and we probably feel a lot better about where we are right now. And so our attention to detail in film, our urgency and attention to detail in practice has to improve. and we'll figure out a way to get these games. And just like all year, we're not going to overreact in a positive way, and we're not going to overreact in a negative way. But we are going to learn a lot from this game. I want you guys to feel the exact same way you did about each other before the game, and everyone look in the mirror and be thinking of ways that they could help us be a better team.
Yeah, no Adai, no Merez. Anything that you gleaned from some of the different looks, the rotations? You guys experiment a lot during the offseason, but against a different team, did you find anything without those two guys and how you employed your team?
Not really. Everything we saw, we've seen before in practice. But when we scheduled this game, we said we need to learn something about our team, and I think we learned several things about our guys tonight. And we've got some really valuable film to watch and some lessons. But overall, we've got to be much better.
Well, first thing with the negatives, if our entire team is doing something poorly, then it's on us as coaches. If there's one or two guys doing something poorly, then we need to get them up to speed, and we need to hold them more accountable to doing what they're supposed to do. So there's always the mix of what we need to do better as a group and what we need to teach individually, because each guy has their own unique strengths.
Everyone in? Hey, before we get going with St. John's film, just a quick review and a couple of new things. This alignment here, Rez, what would we call this?
Prepare for the next opponent. We dive in. There's two scout coaches one on each side of the ball, and they've been studying that opponent for a couple weeks. They know their ins and outs, and then they present to the team, and then we figure out the best way for us to try to beat them.
Hey, moving on to St. John, it'll be a top 5 team. All right, top 5, top 16. They're coached by a really good coach.
I feel like that game was a great learning point, especially for me, just seeing how different in physicality and speed at this level is.
Obviously, it's great film. You probably heard that from everybody, but I mean, it's just great film to watch, and I mean, that's the highest of the high levels. So, I mean, those are the teams we're going to be playing in Elite 8, Sweet 16, Final Four, so it's good to get those early looks.
Just found some things we got to work on, and that's the point of exhibition games, to find your weaknesses to work on, and I think we'll be good for this next game.
Yeah, I mean, it's go time. As you hit this pace into the season, it's time to really start ramping up your preparation, film study on your opponent.
There's no way we just watch guys shoot layups here. This is a license. Go make a play, man.
We're going to talk about this in our defensive stations. We expect these bigger wings to post some of us up, all right? We're going to be physical. We're going to hold our ground.
But we have to screen. We have to screen better than we did last game. Biggs, if you can twist some ball screens, that would be great.
It was really valuable. Coach scheduled really well for us in these 2 games so we can realize what we're going to get into, during the season, and especially with how high hopes we have. So I feel like it was a great learning point for us.
What do we need to fix from Cincinnati? Let's all take a deep breath and think to yourself, what do we need to fix from the Cincinnati game? And that's the reason we schedule these good teams, so we do get exposed in some areas, and then we have new things to fix. Damari, anything come to mind?
First thing that comes to mind is physicality on defense.
Physicality on defense.
More excited to see if we've been able to fix some of the issues from the Cincinnati game. That's the goal this time of year, to continue to build and layer and fix problems and solve puzzles, and hopefully we're able to solve a couple of them, because that's the beautiful thing about early in the year when you're playing good teams. Each team can present different challenges and expose different weaknesses on your team that you can't do yourself.
Anything else? Those are you guys hit the nail on the head. Anything else, winners?
Cutting with purpose.
Cutting with purpose. Excellent. All right, that's cutting. Good job, fellas. Let's have a good practice.
Especially after that loss, just make sure we come out here and try to get better every day and push each other, as much as we can, try to make everybody get 1% better every day.
I think it's just time to really come together, build confidence in each other, build confidence in the team, and be able to really take a right foot forward toward their season starting in a few weeks.
This is my son right here,
Yo.
Jackson Lindenberg.
Yo, we in New
It's
York,
my youngest.
man.
This is my youngest. I'm showing him Times Square.
New York, man. I'm from Jersey, but this is really my second home, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. We in the
He
month,
can hear
man.
you.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Axel thinks I should be mic'd up, but I'm just gonna walk next to Charlie. So yeah.
Nah, I'm about to ditch him.
Axel's from Jersey.
No.
Jersey doesn't claim you though.
Word to my mother, yo, this is beautiful. You know?
That was terrible.
Love people, love characters.
It's a lot of people. A lot of characters.
Love characters.
All right.
But
if you had to guess, what kind of meat goes into the hot dogs that they serve on the street in New York?
I don't want to know. Don't want to know. This only dude, it's like 45 degrees. We're walking in New York City and he's got his dogs out. No socks, it's crazy.
No need.
No socks, only shorts, no pants, nothing. What you think of the city, man? I'm giving tours out here today.
It's pretty cool. It's just like a lot going on. Too many people.
Too many people for you?
Yeah, but like, first time, it's pretty good.
You gotta get on the subway.
Yeah.
Oh, the big house is in the house.
Yep. All right, how you feeling today?
Good.
How you feeling about this game? Excited, man? Excited to get back at MSG. Get a dub today. All right, I need your live reaction when we walk into MSG again.
Yeesh.
I feel good. I got enough adrenaline where I don't even feel that.
Adrenaline?
Woo! This place is sick. This place is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, dude.
Madison Square Garden against St. John's is amazing. I've never played in this, in such a big arena.
I'm definitely really excited because like I'm from around that area. Like I live like 25 minutes away from the stadium, so a lot of family, a lot of friends will be there.
See what we are? I'm gonna cry. Oh my God.
This is the Mecca.
Exactly.
The Mecca of
I'm
basketball.
gonna cry.
It's the greatest sports and entertainment venue in the entire world is right here. And we get to play in it tonight.
Man, I'm super excited. I got a lot of friends and family going to that game. You know, obviously I was committed to St. John's before too, so I feel like I have something to prove that game as well. So I'm gonna be on edge immediately, you know. So I'm just excited to be there, excited to play in front of my mom. And just try to get a win for Michigan fans.
We're in the Garden for an exhibition game, and as you guys have seen the last couple nights, no one cares about these being exhibition games. We're playing to compete at the highest level. I'd say win, but to compete and get better. Our competitive spirit has to be 100 times better than it was against Cincinnati. That game was good for us because it prepared us for how difficult it's going to be. Our intensity, our communication, our details have to be off the chain tonight. Win or lose, that's where we have to go better.
Yep.
All right, let's go, man.
Championship.
How will St. John's test you, prepare you for a big-time regular season game?
Well, they're as physical. Their front line are going to go to the offensive glass as aggressively as anyone we're going to play this year. And so, yeah, we're just for a number of reasons, just excited to play, to see where we are in October against a team as physical as St. John's.
Good luck, Coach.
It's going to be great for us to see how well and how hard we have to play just to get a win. We just got to bring as much energy and as much aggressiveness as we can every day. So I feel like this is great for us.
We're playing to win and improve. This is a game in our minds. The rotations, the substitutions, the play calls, everything is with winning in mind, and improving is the second thing. Other than that, we're all in trying to find a way to win this game tonight. All right? Okay, it's winning time, fellas. We're in season mode. Let's find a way.
Go, good, baby. Yeah. Let's go.
Hey, let's go, fellas. Play together tonight. Together on three. 1, 2, 3. Together.
Lights are out here at Madison Square Garden as they introduce the St. John's starting lineups, Michigan and the Johnnies.
I'm already cheesing just think about it, so I can't really. I'm excited to be there, man. It's going to be a dream come true for sure.
It's a big-time environment in the Garden against one of the best teams in the country. So I am excited and very confident that we'll compete and play with more physicality than we did against Cincinnati.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together. Let's go.
This exhibition clash, the final of two for both these top 10 teams.
Pretty much everybody that's into college basketball is going to be watching that game because it's a top 10 matchup. So just to be able to be on the court and have that spotlight on me is very exciting.
He'll hoist from 25 straight on and swish it down. Michigan halts a 4-minute scoring.
You know, the Big Ten isn't an easy league. So you're playing teams like St. John's that are physical, tough, skilled on a nightly basis. So being able to play those games early and kind of see what it takes gives you that advantage going into those non-con games.
St. John's hand off toward Jackson. He simply lost it on a dribble. Burnett up ahead. Lindeborg stuffs it in the face of Dylan Mitchell.
first 20 minutes, it was like a figure out what we want to do on offense type of thing and figure out how to stop them. You know, second half, we just started getting a lot more stops, so we were able to push the pace a lot more. So, you know, that was cool to us, and we had a little saying about getting the turkeys like from bowling. So, you know, we ended up getting them, and then they got us going, and we just kept on going off that energy.
Cadeau with 8 seconds, high to the right wing, darts his way left side. Morris fills the deck with 3, step back left wing 3, you betcha. Elliot Cadeau with a few words towards the crowd as the first half expires on a big-time triple make from Elliot Cadeau.
We've got to embrace physicality for the next 20 minutes in all aspects of the game. Come on, let's go play Michigan basketball, one possession at a time, man. Come on.
Yeah, we took this game very seriously. We played with this game like it's like, you know, Sweet 16 game, or Final Four game.
Darling loses the handle. Cadeau jumps down to the deck to secure it for the Wolverines. Cheddar lob it up ahead to Yaks. Lendeborg all the way from the right wing. Got it to go off the window and one coming.
Can you guys talk about Elliot Cadeau? You know, just the 9 assists tonight, how much he makes your job a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, he's incredible at being able to, you talk about like unselfish guys in the ball screen, just creating for others. He's the ultimate, testament to that.
The team has all the tools to be a really good basketball team, and I don't have expectations. We need to be playing very meaningful games in February and March, and we have the ability to do that. We have the pieces to do that, but there's a lot of work that needs to happen in the meantime. So now that you're in season mode, our expectations is to play really good basketball our next game.
Look that Bene. Michigan up 6. Timeout St. John's. Rebound Hopkins. Flings it up there and hit off the backboard. Ball game. Michigan wins it 96-94. One whale of an exhibition game goes to the Maze.
Gotta win at the Mecca. Go Michigan. Go Blue. Let's go.
Your job from now on in practice is in your workouts. In practice, you show up with your hard hat ready to work, and we're going to show up with what we think is the best plan for us to be successful. Guys, we have really, really good players. We're not a good team right now. We're not a good team now. We're going to be a great team. We have really, really good players in the fellas, and that's why we're able to win games like this. And tough players, and so now we just got to continue to get better. This is part of being early, trying to get better every single day. We'll all be better, but let's make sure we start bringing our hard hats so practices feel like that, man. Practices have to feel like that.
Hey! We can sing it? We're singing! We have a tradition. After every dub, sing the victor. All right? Yep, here we go. Returners, lead us off. Ready? 1, 2, you know what to do. Hail to the victors valiant. Hail to the conquering heroes. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders in best. Let's go Blue. Hail to the victors valiant. Hail to the conquering heroes. Hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the world. Go Blue.
I was actually just talking to one of my buddies when I put on for the last game, like the jersey. I was kind of hit me like, oh man, like this is really like the last go. And it was, I don't know. I really don't even know how to put it into words. It's a special place. The Black M's a special meaning to me.
Well, we take a pride in representing the people that are connected to Michigan. It's a responsibility to handle ourselves the right way, to communicate with each other the right way, to play with a certain level of passion and intensity.
Expectations is definitely high, and I'm very grateful for that because it wasn't the case a few years ago. So that just shows that, we have a very talented group who are capable of wonderful things, an amazing coaching staff that, led us last year and, will lead us this year. So my expectations of this group is to win a national championship. I'm not shy about that. And also a Big Ten championship, a Big Ten tournament championship. Everything that we can win in front of us, that's my goal, that's our goal. And I feel like we have the unit to do so.
You've met a lot of people through your time here. How much has this place meant to you over your time?
Yeah, I'm gonna get emotional. It's meant a lot.
And like, obviously there was, you know, some downs. I have some great ups. But like the people are what make this place like so special. So yeah.